Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Dockliff here, and this is my first actual post-game commentary of Modern Warfare 3, and I'll be playing Domination on Hardhat using my good old-fashioned MP5, and I always like to start off the game on this route, capture A, and then go towards their spawn at C. And as you can see here, they always funnel down this tunnel, and that rhymed accidentally. And just basically cut them off and then go B, and successfully do it this game. And then go back down there and look for the tunnel. Now, inside this commentary, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, and as you can see, capturing 2 objectives helped me out a lot because I only have 3 kills right now, maybe even 2. I don't even know, but yeah, capturing objectives, no matter what package you're using, can be effective for gaining a point streak. So keep that in mind. They're not kill streaks; they're point streaks, and start this game off good. You go for the trip cap, and then all of a sudden 2 of them spawn back there, and I think one of them was actually using assassin, but what can you do? I thought I was only going to meet one of them, and you know, no one wants to play against assassin, but there's a lot of actual perks that you can actually use to counter assassin. Not necessarily counter it, but you know, just stop it from being overpowered, like overkill. And I want you to see this death right here. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that. A guy aimed down sight with an LMG just waiting for someone to cross this corner. And Hardhat might be my favorite map right now, but the thing is, I really don't like it. So if that tells you anything, you know, the map selection in this game, there's only 3 routes that you can possibly take, and I almost called it quarry because that's what it looks like, to be honest. I mean, let's be honest here. They basically just copied and pasted the map. I think that's what they do inside of all CoD games for the most part, is just copy and paste CoD. That's what you're seeing nowadays. But I will hand it to them for the point streaks. I mean, that is something I'm running on. In case you don't know, I'm running the UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV. And the reason I do that, and as you can see here, 3-piece, nice. I don't know if they buffed nades since Modern Warfare 2 or not, but, you know, I haven't really noticed it. You know, it's not something I've been paying attention to, and I wish I could have ducked down in time. But sadly, I do not have extreme conditioning, but even if I did have extreme conditioning, the odds are he still probably would have killed me because my connection has been atrocious lately, and I've just been basically playing some single-player games. You haven't really seen much from me, and even inside the live commentary session I did of this game, you know, it wasn't that good. I was still going from 2-bar, 3-bar, and lately I've been, you know, just going from, man, 2 bars. Like, my connection on an average day right now is a 2-bar. But I got some good news out of it. Now I have a download speed of 6, so that's something. Something good came out of it, I guess. And I'll tell that story for another day, but, you know, called our service provider, you know, is saying, you know, we want 6, and then, you know, we didn't get 6. They said they was going to turn it on in 3 to 5 days, and I'll keep this brief because I know that everyone's wanting my first impressions and whatnot, but I'll keep this brief. And basically they didn't turn it on, and finally, you know, just recently they turned it back on. And right here, this is just a little preview of my connection. As you can see, 1 bar, and I'm not joking when I say this. I would have to say about 70% of the games I play, I have a 2-bar or 1 bar. Just saying. And I'm trying to get, you know, better ping, but I think my location's just not for it. And this guy tries to commando lunge me in a half and get the advanced UAV. I think I actually get 3 advanced UAVs this game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly how many it is, but let me tell you something. All the gameplays that you're going to see me in, especially, is going to be support. I will rarely use assault, if anything, and I'll rarely use specialist. And the reason being is because you don't know how helpful it is to become the role of support. And I really wish that Modern Warfare 3 or Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer Games, whoever's behind the multiplayer aspect of this game, would have added a captures and defends in a domination, etc., different game modes. You're playing kill confirmed. I want to see how many confirms someone's has and someone, you know, how many denies. You know, I want to see that on the scoreboard. I know that you don't like copying what Treyarch does, and you're not for it. As you know, actually, I think I got 4, maybe 3 with a Scorpion there, and I'm trying to get a Kimbo because I want to actually run that as a primary. Actually trying to get a gameplays of all kinds of secondaries, and I'll tell you this much: pretty much every single secondary, including the Scorpion, is better than most shotguns, and that's really sad to say, to be honest. And I might bring you a shotgun gameplay, but you know, whatever happens, happens pretty much. And you might be thinking to yourself that this video is like 9 minutes long. This is a long game of Domination. I've tried to like step up my commentary skills, perhaps, and I don't know why that guy was there. If I was him, I would have capped B for the points and 1 point towards the point streak. And if you don't know, if you shoot down a chopper, or if you knife a turret, if you kill, or disable is a better word, if you disable any type of device that the enemy has that is kill streak or point streak related, you will get a point streak added towards your points. Because I knifed a turret that was set up close to me and got my Reaper. And I don't use assault often, but I was just using, it's actually inside the live comm. You'll see it soon enough, I guess. And you know, I'm not sure what to think of that. And I think this is my 3rd advanced UAV. I don't know. We'll count towards the end, or someone should have kept counting. So, and look at this, Marty Dom all around me. I don't know if they had that death streak or not. I don't know what the deal with that is. And somehow, some way, just keep going on this streak. And the final score of this game was about a 4 KD. You know, like maybe 3.8, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact number. And you know, you might be saying, well, that's not that good for a YouTube video. But I really want to, what's the word here? Advocate support play. And trust me, you're not going to go 70-5 with support unless, you know, it's a rare occasion. And I'd like to say this is like my normal game, but my normal game is probably around like 30 kills and about 12, 13, 14 deaths in a game. And you know, I kept tossing those gameplays because they weren't really that good, if you know what I mean. They were fun to watch, but I mean, they're like, is this YouTube standard? Because you know, you'll play this game and you'll think you're doing real well, and you're actually not. Like inside this game, I figured I would have at least 50 kills, less than 10 deaths. That's what it felt like. If I was playing Black Ops, that's what it would be like. And I keep making the mistake of coming back here, but I just want this A flag so bad. And I haven't been talking much about the gameplay, but it will pursue later on as the course rolls down. But if you want my overall, I guess you can say, overall impression of the game, what I gotta say about it is that, you know, it's fun if I have a 3-bar or a 4-bar. It's fun. I'll give it that. But on the other hand, it's sort of stale to me. But I think this is the 4th advanced UAV, so keep count of that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you know, it's just whatever. It's getting sort of stale, but I have other games to play, and I can tell you right now that I'm not really 100% sure what game I'm going to play more of. It's probably going to be split 50-50 between Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. And I guess that's a good split to have. And I'm really glad to see that they kept the same old good MP5 as they kept inside of CoD 4. It really does play like the CoD 4 MP5. And if you don't know, that was my favorite gun of all time. I even have an airsoft gun of it that I don't even use anymore, but, you know, whatever. Everything's good. And we're about to win the game, and I've actually been having trouble winning games inside Domination by myself, so, you know, it's whatever. I think I get the final cap of the game. Call in the counter UAV. Actually, no, I don't, because the game ends, and also I hate how long it takes to call those things in. So I've got a lot off my chest this commentary. So for the most part, Modern Warfare 3 is a great overall game. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.